Prototype is a fast and reliable source of Gunpla supplies in the US. For my fellow Canadians, our Gamma Hobby offers the largest stock of kits, tools, and paints. Let's visit the Gundam Base at iPark Mall in Seoul, South Korea. You'll find it just outside of Exit 2 of Yongsan Station. With all the subway signs including English translations, it was an easy find. So I am now here at iPark Mall. As you can see, there's a lot more here to do than just look at Gunpla, so it's a good place to come and visit and see a bunch of other stuff. So let's go take a look at it. This is actually going to be my first time, I think, coming to the Yongsan Gundam Base. Also, it's right smack in the middle of Seoul, so a really convenient location to come to. You will find this Gundam Base located on the 6th floor. Signs are clear with lots of English, and each floor is not that big, so it's very foreigner-friendly. The storefront displays kits painted by Gundam Base managers from various branches or other well-known painters. This is a great way to demonstrate the potential of Gunpla kits beyond straight building. To celebrate the 45th anniversary, they also had goodies you can receive for free by collecting a certain number of stamps with purchases. The upside of visiting Gundam bases is you will find newer releases or rarer limited edition kits and goodies like this capsule machine or these Gundam Base themed Hello Kitties currently on sale. You will also find other fun Bandai activities you can do here, including this entire Ichiban Kuji section, which are no-lose raffle lotteries. You get a prize no matter what, though they vary in value. At the time of filming, they had a Witch from Mercury lottery, including prizes like keychains, towels, figures, and the A prize, a bust. I'd really like to try drawing a few raffles one day, perhaps when they have an anime I'm more into for a future video. I really debated buying these two Hello Kitties dressed in Gundam Base uniforms with these little details on the back. They were even on sale. I'll share what I did or didn't buy near the end of the video. You may notice there are a lot of blind box type products, along with capsule machines. They are all the rage nowadays. Basically, what comes out of the box is random. You get to see a list of the possible options you might get, and it's a fun little gamble. This set in particular aren't random, but I was quite tempted by these two characters. Another activity in this Gundam Base is the card game area. There were people who just sat down to take a rest, like me, in between filming, but I assume you can also use the area to play the new Gundam card games. They sell all kinds of special goodies here, including acrylic stands, keychains, files, and these really cool desk mats, which I've never seen before. I haven't tried playing the new card game myself, but have ordered a few boxes, honestly just for the miniatures. Being a fan of Warhammer minis, I had to jump on the new Action Pose Gunpla minis that come with the cards. Seeing the wall of cards on display did look really cool though, and made me want to collect a few for myself. I do love how they've set up the space to feature the card play, and imagine it'd be really easy to get into playing here with your friends. These dedicated sections like the Ichiban Kuji and card game area, along with more you'll see later in the video, were all added as part of a 2025 renovation of this Yongsan Gundam Base. Now expanded to more than double its original size, it is currently the largest Gundam Base in Seoul. It doesn't have much competition though, because the only other branch in the city is the smaller retail store inside COEX Mall, which I also filmed and have a shop tour video coming soon. During and after COVID, many Gundam Base locations were shut down. There are still several branches outside of the city though. And it wasn't just official stores. Many independent hobby shops that once rivaled this Gundam Base in size, like Hobby Factory and Anatome, also moved, downsized, or shut down. What this means is that the Yongsan location is not only currently the largest Gundam base, but also the largest Gunpla and plastic model shop in Seoul. You may notice a lot of red sold out signs, which many people complain about when visiting Gundam bases. However, it's rare for any Plamo shop to have every kit in stock, and there's still a healthy amount of kits here. Having mentioned that physical hobby shops in general are struggling to stay open, I prefer to just appreciate being able to browse kits in person at all. There is something different about seeing all the physical boxes and being able to hold and turn them around in my hands. I also get a lot of my painting inspiration from visiting Gunpla shops. Whenever I was looking for new ideas or feeling burnt out, going to a hobby store and seeing all the different models, the way they're posed, and interacting with each other gave me a lot of motivation to build and paint my own kits. You'll also notice that straight builders are excellent at posing, and I have a lot of fun looking at all the epic setups by the store employees. There's someone behind every pose, and I enjoy reading the story they are trying to tell. And here we have the biggest and newest baddie, currently sold out even in Seoul. Has everyone else gotten their hands on the kit yet? We now get to the next dedicated section, Tamashii Nation, which you won't see in every Gundam base. Along with Gundam metal builds and robot spirits, you'll also see a lot of other anime figures and die-cast models here. Notice a lot of the products listed as exclusive items only available here. Tamashii Nation often releases limited edition or anniversary figures, only available on site or at exclusive events. I personally find every Tamashii Nation Hello Kitty always catches my eye, with really interesting designs and high quality builds. As someone who paints my kits, I don't usually find myself drawn to Gundam Tamashii Nation products, as I can achieve a higher quality look through painting. I have more fun and a higher sense of satisfaction customizing my own models. But honestly, it's also because the price tag is usually quite hefty and the higher quality metal builds are harder to get your hands on. I really enjoyed touring this Gundam base for its well-lit and modern interior, variety of product-dedicated sections, and exclusive Gundam goodies that you don't usually find in independent hobby stores. I really recommend visiting this location while you are in Seoul for its central and convenient location. If you have family, this is a great place to keep everyone busy, with other floors filled with fashion and accessories for adults and children, a movie theater, supermarket, and restaurants and cafes. For the single and free shoppers, the mall is filled with electronics and other gaming, hobby, and figure shops, which you'll see at the end of the video. If you still want to see more Gunpla, Plamo, and a larger variety of hobby tools and paints, including Korean paint brands or Gaia Notes, there is another well-sized hobby shop just 5 minutes walk from Yongsan Station. To get directions and a closer look, watch out for the shop tour in my next video. In fact, I was in Korea for 2.5 weeks and will be releasing a Gunpla Shop Tour mini-series. Watch out for it. Now, let's get back to the shop tour and take a look at the considerable amount of Gundam Base limited edition kits, including color variation, clear, and coded models. Capsule machines and blind boxes are quite the trend nowadays, and I admit I've developed quite an interest in them. I did want a few of the gacha, but ended up waiting to get them later at another shop with Cookie so that he could help me film my new capsule addiction. I ended up spending over $100 on Gundam capsules on this Korea trip. Yikes. But you can help me justify it by watching the capsule video to come. Otherwise, I actually didn't end up buying anything from Gundam Base this time around. What I really wanted were the 2 Gundam Base themed Hello Kitties and the Sailor Mast and Rambaral minifigures. However, they were all decorative items, so I had to exercise some self-control. Okay, so that also took me about 2 hours to film. This is a pretty big Gundam place, so it took quite a while. I'm gonna find something to eat. I might eat here, or I might go back home and eat near home. We'll see. On the same floor, there are plenty of other shops worth visiting, like this Lego shop with Korea-themed displays and a section for children to free build in. There are also plenty of car and anime figure shops. I wasn't expecting quite a large Tamiya store with this really cool car wall display. Even if you are not into RC cars, they sell plenty of useful tools and paints for your average Gunpla builder. I actually bought a car for my daughter and turntable at another Tamiya shop. We now move down to the first floor, which you will see upon entering the building, again with more gacha machines. Also a Nintendo shop with so many cute Animal Crossing plushies. I was actually quite surprised to see a standalone Kotobukiya shop in Korea for the first time. there is another Ichiban Kuji area. Note that every machine has a different set of raffles, and you can see what prizes are left for that particular one and a display of sample prizes. Again, I didn't end up buying anything from iPark Mall this time around. A lot of the time, people are surprised when I walk out of these amazing shop tours empty-handed, but it's because I'm really exhausted from filming. This 20-minute video took 2 hours to film from the moment I arrive at the station. There's a lot going on physically and mentally as I juggle all my equipment, not be intrusive, and stay mindful of my environment. I film nearly every shelf and kit in the store. At the end of it, I've lost the energy to shop and usually do it on non-filming days. However, as I wind down with a matcha latte, I am beyond grateful that I am able to film these shop tours and be on the path to make this my full-time job because of your support on Patreon and YouTube. My patrons receive more in-depth narrated work-in-progress videos and access to my private Discord server. You can also support me right here on YouTube. Members receive custom badges, emotes, and exclusive livestream replays. Thank you for being the reason I get to keep creating. We're going to Korea!
We're going to Korea! Daddy.
Mm-hmm.